Well, welcome, folks, to another installment on the Lunch Table Podcast, brought to you by your trifecta. Like always, it is I, your friendly neighborhood asshole, Los. With me, like always, I have the honored one. Hello, sir. Salute them.
Between heaven and earth, I alone am the honored one.
And bringing up, I always fuck up on that line because I will never finish that statement. And completing, bringing the trifecta to a completion hole.
Let's see
I
how
can't.
you
I
do
can't
this.
even. I
Nope.
cannot
Do it.
find a way to
Do it.
finalize it. I'm not gonna do that. No, we're not
Do
doing
it.
that.
The final
And
point
the third
in the
member
triangle.
of the trifecta. There we go. The third member of the
There we go.
trifecta. Demon King himself. Sir, introduce yourself.
Roses are red. Weapons against me won't prosper. With this sacred treasure I summon, Big Raga the Op Stopper. You know who it is. All hail your demon king.
You heard the man. Bow down. Be graceful and give up the booty, bitches.
Acknowledge
On Jesus Christ. Wouldn't that be the worst thing to yell out as soon as you're about to nut? I'm coming.
Why did I think? Go to your room.
Acknowledge
Go to
me.
your room. Go to your room.
You don't yell it. You don't yell it when you're about to nut.
You do the slow.
You
You lean
yell
in
it.
real close and do the slow whisper.
Acknowledge me.
Yeah.
That replaces the beat it up dance. You don't do the beat it up dance no more. When
Sir,
she's
nothing
laying
replaces
there.
the beat it dance.
No. Look. When
What?
she's laying there.
Randy
She's
Orton
laying
pose
there,
and say it.
face down in a puddle of herself, you lean over, you grab her by the hair, you pull her head up, and you go, acknowledge me.
I'm sorry, is that not what I just said? On any
Yes,
accord.
but I had to get more descriptive with it. I had to get more descriptive.
Diabolical. On
I
any
had to show it
accord.
for the ladies. You had to see what is going down, you know.
We're gonna bring y'all a Demon King after dark. We definitely gonna do that. This nigga is dying to do a segment.
He
Demon
has
King after dark.
so much diabolical shit he
Yes.
wants to get out right
The
now.
eighth pit of hell is for you ladies. All right.
Y'all
Now,
really have no idea. I'm just
His-
holding it all back.
hey, Los, is it his Michelle?
now, are you gonna growl though? Or are you gonna replace the growl?
Hmm.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Hmm. Do I hit it with
Good
Grr.
You know that one. You know that one. You've heard that one. If you know like I know, like you know like I know, you know that graph.
Start the show. Start the
You know what, Los? What popped in my head just now?
Don't you cheat me.
I don't know about what.
I literally was.
So now we throwing that shit up in the sky, let it shine like the sun. That's what we doing. We got that sunshine pussy on deck. I hear that.
Oh shit! Nah, when he. Nah, I'm
solar
sitting
flare
there when
box.
he did that grr again, and then your eyes got big. I just wish I had another little button over there. You just click it and do the please stand by shit. That
would have been a good. That would have been a good. That would have been.
Oh shit!
With that
Which
being
one
said,
y'all want to talk about first? What are we gonna talk about?
Let's get into the.
on deck we got what? Okay, if you got a suggestion, sir, go ahead. I'm with you.
I mean, I think SummerSlam will take a little longer. I figure we get into the GNX shit. Round 2.
Okay, well, you know, if we're gonna do that, let's start off with this.
I
There
am
has never been.
reincarnated. I was stargazing.
That's not how I wanted to start.
All my babies.
That's not how I wanted to start, though. I have never seen more light skin activity than this nigga Drake filing the class action suit or a petition. Excuse me, I think it's a petition. A petition. I have never seen nothing so light skinned.
Dog, the way that shit sounded, it was almost like Trump drafted that shit up.
Dude, my man said he got proof that his record label was conspiring against him. to get the streams up. And now
putting bots and shit out there.
And he called defamation of character because he got called the pedo. Because he got called the PDF file. He called defamation of character.
But you had no problem calling a man a white beater.
Or saying that his wife was pregnant by his manager. If anybody had a fucking defamation of character suit, it's her. Like
light skin activity.
This nigga Drake turned into light skin Mama Ra. Ancient powers of light skin.
Okay. Okay. I needed the punchline for that one. I needed the punchline for that one. Yeah, that hate is eternal. That nigga is he is now the light skin Haku. His hate is timeless. For my man Kung Fu Kenny.
I'm guessing Kung Fu Kenny is Samurai Jack.
Yes, exactly. His hate is timeless for my man Kung Fu Kenny.
You stupid samurai.
How you say your own record label is working against you to boost his sales?
I'm sorry.
What sense does that make?
I don't know what's worse.
Light skin sense.
Wait. I don't know what's worse. Doing a lawsuit because you feel like your own record label is working against you, or singing a hook on a song that you was dissing yourself.
I'm sorry, because when I heard about the petition, that's what I thought about. Like, nigga, was it you at your own concert playing Not Like Us?
No, that's not even what I'm talking about. And I think that was fake. But I'm talking about poetic justice.
I don't get it. Okay, explain.
School us.
Yes,
so
please.
You know Kendrick wrote Poetic Justice for Drake, right?
But that's Kendrick's song. Like, Kendrick put Poetic Justice
what
out.
I'm saying is he wrote Drake's verse.
Uh-huh. Oh,
and
okay.
So you listen to some of Drake's verses, like
give me a bar or two.
I'm trying to think off the top of my head because there's one like the fun sex comment. Just to read. I'm trying to remember it word for word. But when you go back and listen to Poetic Justice. Listen to it from the standpoint that Drake had it written by Kendrick. So he had all of his pieces written by Kendrick, and listen to it word for word, and you'll see just how petty Kendrick really is.
What you think? So you think Kendrick wrote some shit in there to make Drake sound stupid, or to come across like kind of fucked up?
Yes. Yes, and when you go back and listen to it, knowing Drake's history as far as being a ghostwriter and as far as some of these things that came out, you kind of be like, man. It's season, duck season, rabbit season. No, it's rabbit season.
I did not know that. I did not know that. I did not. I'm gonna go back and listen to it when the show is over. I think Dell is doing it right now.
But either listen to it or look at the lyrics specifically for Drake verse.
Now, see, my only issue again with this whole lawsuit, right? So you basically get your ass kicked, and now you want to run and call the cops. But my thing is, Drake kind of started this shit.
After you started the fight. You pulled some.
This is what I'm saying. Like, you was the one that was throwing rocks and hiding hands all these years. So now a nigga decide to come at you and basically beat the fuck out of you. You now call the cops. And you know what else I can't stand hearing? There's this idea or this what's the word I'm looking for here?
All right, Dalen, I'm gonna need you to break that one down because I just played it with the lyrics on screen, read it as he was saying it. I don't necessarily get anything in there. It actually sounds like he wrote it for Drake. If he wrote it, however, no. What I'm saying is he wrote it like it was like as if it was Drake's style.
Yes,
the shit.
And things such as Young East African Girl, young girl. It's weird.
I mean, I couldn't read too deep into the nudie photos part and that part, but yeah, you got the Young East African Girl, but is he fucking with anybody like that? Or at the time, did he?
That's the one. That was the line. This is the line niggas had to pay attention to. when I see that thing move, I just wish that we could fight less and we could talk more. And they say communication, save relations. I can tell, but I can never right my wrongs unless I write them down for real. Basically saying I can never fix my shit unless I write down my shit for real, considering Drake don't write shit at all.
So in his So Far Gone days, Thank Me Later days,
Yes,
somebody else wrote all that.
Not all of it, but yeah,
because being completely keeping it a stack. Thank Me Later is where I stopped with him. Like that was the last album that I actually sought.
So just curious,
after that, huh?
What was your actual, like, for everybody? What was your last actual Drake album? Not song, album.
Thank Me Later.
Thank Me Later.
I feel like that was probably the same one. That was probably the same one. Yeah.
Now,
and shout out
we all know the females.
That damn Remix album.
We know the females love Drake. They dying for they Drizzy. But I could. It was at one point, right? We went to a Drake concert, and all the songs that he was rapping on, I would like bop to. But whenever he started his singing shit, I would sit down. I really didn't, dude. I really didn't. And there's only a few songs of Drake's that he's singing that I'm actually fucking with. But other than that, no, I never.
You went to a Drake show not expecting an R&B concert?
Oh, I knew I was gonna get an R&B concert, but I wasn't here for that. So y'all can enjoy the R&B concert. I'm gonna rest my legs.
The thing is, some of the singing, like, okay, who would have thought I'd be caught?
But look at what album that is. Look what album that is.
So Far Gone.
Anything after Thank Me Now, like the R&B thing, because I feel like you stole stuff.
Like I wasn't,
Weekend.
Because that's when he started. That's when he started becoming
fucking album.
That's when he started becoming the chameleon.
Dude, yeah, when he started doing the reggae shit, I was like, okay, my man, I'm done with you.
Oh, the yacht music.
I was done. I'm finished.
You mean
and now he
stole fucking Dram song?
Nigga, he been stealing people's shit this whole time. Whether it was somebody flow, whether they was their cadence, whether they was their lines, and just mixing it up. Like this nigga been thieving shit his whole fucking career. Like,
damn near stole a whole. Remember that Dram song? I like to cha cha. Q loved that fucking song. And then Hotline Bling.
Did he pay for
that? No.
Stole that nigga whole house.
You know,
stole that nigga whole house and just changed the furniture. You don't live here.
My nigga. So since we on this subject real quick, are we gonna ignore the fact that fucking Kendrick got some fucking money?
What you mean?
Nigga, the samples.
Oh my God. That
nigga got money.
Oh, nigga, the Heart Part 6. Oh my God.
That beat right there. The one Dalen was just doing. I know that one cost the most. And that shit hit like a motherfucker too.
Shit, honestly, you really think motherfuckers charged them? I don't even know if motherfuckers actually charged them. They might have just said, "Go ahead, rock out," because I know you're going to do it justice.
Nah, you know, but that's the thing. You know, Kendrick ain't gonna let. He ain't gonna be like, "Nah, I think that for free." Kendrick will be like, "Nah, we'll pay you for that." Especially if you gonna let me get off on it.
You never know. Kendrick giving them money, yeah, good. But them being on some, you know what? Just take it because I love you as an artist. I don't see that not happening. I can't see that happening with every possibility. I never said every track.
Hey, maybe
every track. I'm just saying in general. I can see it happening.
Maybe the SWV joint.
Excuse me.
And that's it. And then you know what? Let's actually let me rewind that real quick. The folks that actually own they publishing can possibly be like, yeah, you can get that off. If it's partially owned by a label, yeah, they charging his ass.
Okay.
Now,
yeah, good point.
Now let's say SWV own that shit solely, like they only own publishing. Yeah, I can see that happening on that. That beat that Dalen was just on. What track was that again?
That was Squabble Up. And in fact, I think he took a picture with Shorty who originally did the song.
I think she was she wasn't in the video. She wasn't in the video. But dog, the video for Squabble Up though. The album covers, the messaging. Oh.
So supposedly the internet sleuths have figured out that Kendrick's actually going to drop another album in the next couple of weeks.
And how did they do that? I
I can
mean,
believe it.
we know the internet finds out every fucking thing, but I mean, come.
So here's the symbol. Here's where they got it from. So the GNX is the Grand National. That's the car that he's standing in front of. He always wanted that car. That car came out the year he was born. Also, supposedly, you could only do one upgrade on that car, and it costs $2,660, which is the actual supposed runtime in minutes of his album. Supposedly, I got to do my research on that. But basically, for that amount, you could upgrade it. But
real quick, how many minutes you said it was? 2,206 or 60?
No, 2,660. Somewhere.
2,660. Okay, keep going.
But basically, the runtime on his album is supposed to be the exact cost to upgrade the Grand National. But there was only 3 days in which you could upgrade the Grand National. And supposedly, he's going to release a deluxe album or something along those lines somewhere in those 3 days. And one of those days happens to fall on a Friday. Supposedly.
If that shit happens,
Nigga, I don't put anything past you. I ain't even gonna hold you. I'll put nothing past Kung Fu Kenny.
Dude,
I'm not gonna lie.
The forethought is man. This nigga is Batman.
Kenny's got Oda level.
This nigga is fucking Batman.
No,
Batman.
Kenny's got Oda.
Kenny
has got Oda level foreshadowing.
Hold up. Los.
Nah,
is he
I'm with you,
Batman?
bro. He's Batman. I'm with you, bro. He's Batman. Don't get that nigga prep time. Don't get that nigga prep time. Drake is proof of what happened if you give Kung Fu Kenny prep time. This nigga's called the Batman.
No, he's not wrong, actually. He's not wrong.
But the reason I wanted to circle back, Los, I got to revisit some shit from last week. So you are absolutely correct.
On.
When this nigga said, now, it's not a shot. It wasn't a shot, especially when this nigga was just like, niggas hating on my success, blah, blah, blah.
Uh-huh.
He addressed some shit. Because that's basically what he did. He addressed some shit. You could either take it or not. But it does leave room open for niggas to say some shit. Wayne in his feelings, he said some shit. Now, supposedly, and I haven't looked, supposedly there's a diss track out there.
Now, I did see something on the internet that it was a diss track out, but it was for Kendrick to Wayne, if I'm not mistaken.
I thought it was Wayne to Kendrick.
Okay, so maybe I didn't read it right.
Now, let me ask you a question real quick.
On that one.
Real quick, because as people are now bringing up a video of Lil Wayne, prime Lil Wayne, saying that he don't battle rap, he ain't good at it. That's why you'll never hear him diss anybody. But clearly, we've heard him take shots at people. Do you think, and I think we might have spoken on this before, but Kendrick wasn't battle rapping. Yes, there's a very big difference between battle rapping and taking shots across albums. Do you think, though, that Wayne, not so much that does he have that in him, but would that be something he would actually excel at? Because you can correct me if I'm wrong, I have not really recalled notable Wayne diss.
And that's the thing. There is a difference between battle rapping and diss tracks. I think Wayne could put out a diss track. Battle rapping, no.
And so that brings, like I said, because I personally don't.
I don't see this nigga in a cipher.
And see, that's what I was about to say. We're not.
No.
In the case of Wayne versus Kendrick, we wouldn't be getting a battle rap.
You're getting the diss tracks.
You're getting diss tracks back and forth towards each other. To say that Wayne has the ability for that, I can't even lie to you, man. As much of a Wayne.
So let me back up and ask before you answer that, bro. Let me frame the question better. As much of a Wayne fan as you are, and that's why I said you can correct me. Can you recall any notable Wayne diss tracks or any notable Wayne diss bars?
Yeah.
Like, and I'm not talking about subtle. I ain't talking about sneak jabs. I'm talking about legit diss bars.
You talking
the most recent
full on 90s calling nigga out type shit.
As far as saying somebody's name, no.
Sure.
No. The
Okay.
most recent
So then let's
notable
go more
bar that
subtle.
everybody knew, but see, this wasn't subtle. Everybody knew who he was talking about. You know how somebody says something and you know who they're talking about?
Mm-hmm.
That was the situation. It was on
You talk
Carter
about baby money.
4. Exactly. That right there. That was the last like noticeable one because Wayne don't really, if you really think about Wayne's career, he never got into it with anybody. Even when they was talking about him having a ghostwriter and Gilly was writing for him, he never went at Gilly. They didn't really have any smoke. When the Hot Boys broke up, and they was talking they shit, Wayne put out a song about how much he missed niggas. Now, I'm not saying that he never said anything foul about nobody or he never said anything in the negative stance. But what I'm saying is Wayne has never been in a situation where he was okay, I have to battle this nigga. Nobody ever came at Wayne like that.
Now,
So,
that said,
let,
hold on real
hold
quick,
up,
Del.
hold up.
Hold on real
Before you
quick.
do that, it's just a quick question, Los. So, do you not think that he can put together like this is Wayne?
Now,
I do
see,
Do I
consider him
think
as
he can
one of
do
the.
it?
I do consider him as one of the legends. Do you or do you not think he can put together a diss track?
Now,
Of
see, had
course.
you held on, Dell, I'd have encompassed your question. See, sometimes you walking before you're looking at the road. I got the road for you, my nigga. I'm the Hokage. Let me walk this path for you, my G. Because what I was going to ask
Go
was,
ahead, get your glow
in
on.
line with your question, can you see Wayne doing a prolonged battle with Kendrick? Considering what goes into a battle, could you see when? And I'm not talking about just spitting bars. I'm talking about having a legit, actual battle
And
with
here's the
Kendrick.
problem. Here's the problem with what you just said. My only issue is you can't mention Wayne and say I'm not talking about spitting balls because
No.
that's him.
Wait. Before
No,
you answer, I'm not saying
I
spitting
think
bars
he. I
don't
think
matter.
he's saying like the amount of diss tracks he can possibly put
Like
out in a
spitting
single
something,
battle.
If
like
okay, so
spitting
look, I'll put it
something
like
that's
this.
actually disworthy. Like,
No,
yes, you
and I'll
can
put it
spit.
like this. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
I'll put it, and I'll even put it in anime terms, so I guess I could get y'all to understand it better,
Nigga, I'm
right?
understanding purely.
In a battle between, and I'm not saying these two characters to say that one person will automatically win because that character in the anime was stronger than the other character. I'm just saying about how they approach things. Okay,
mm-hmm.
Wayne does not write, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if you think about everything that he's done, from his mixtapes to his albums to his features, everything that he has done has been off the top of the head. This man has so many bars that he's forgot what the fuck he said. He needs a teleprompter sometime to perform his own songs.
Mm-hmm.
That's how much this man goes in. And the fact of the matter is, y'all can't tell me the last Wayne verse that was a dud. Right? With that being
And
said, that go ahead. Say what you gotta say. Go ahead.
no, I was about to say to that respect because
Mm-hmm.
I had to rethink it like that.
Mm-hmm.
Jay don't write shit either, and he had a prolonged battle with Nas.
And see, here's my thing with that. It wasn't prolonged. It was 2 songs versus 2 songs. That was that.
That was it.
That
There's
was it.
freestyles
It
and
wasn't
shit too.
prolonged. Them shits don't count.
Nah.
That was it. The battle when we talk about Jay versus Nas is Takeover, Super Ugly, Got My Gun, and Ether. That's what niggas really focus on. So it was 2 versus 2. It is what it is. Jay's problem is if you think about Jay's career, as much as I love him, as much as I'm a Brooklyn nigga at heart, he really talked about the same things over and over again to the point where he admitted it.
And that's my problem when it comes to
But
Wayne. Will he run out
see,
of
and
shit to
that's
say?
and that's what I was about to say. Wayne does not talk about the same things over and over and over again. Does he talk about the same things predominantly? Yeah,
But
money, fucking, drugs, shit like that.
that's why I
However,
said, would he run out of shit to
but you
say?
gotta let me finish. However, even though that's what he predominantly talks about, the bars that he come up with, the metaphors, the similes, the shit that he could come put together is way deeper than that. And then think about his catalog. The man has made a rock album, an entire rock album. The man has made R&B tracks. So it's not like he's stuck in the realm of just rap. He is a legit musician. He plays instruments and he gives you different genre of music. Not only does Wayne rap, but he gives you rock that makes him an artist, a musician. He's different. So no, he's not in the same realm as Jay because Jay literally did stay within the same 3 things, and that was that. And Jay admitted it himself. You don't get that with Wayne. And the reason why I was bringing that up is because the variety of things you could get with Wayne is like Naruto's shadow clones. If you put him in a battle with Kenny, who I would say you could compare it to Sasuke in the sense that he's more precise with his shit. The things that he do is more pristine and on target. He's more calculated with the things that he do. Sasuke come up with battle plans and execute battle plans, and then if that don't work, have a contingency after contingency after contingency. Naruto is a full out burst of
He's
niggas coming
Batman.
at you. Yeah, he really fucking is, and that's the difference with it. Now, if you're asking me, can Wayne keep up with a battle, song versus song with Kenny? Yes, because Wayne can always put out songs. It does not matter. The man can always drop music.
So no. Now here's my thing though. Dropping music and
Again, you gotta let me
wait, wait.
finish.
Go
Being
ahead,
good
go ahead.
music,
Let him cook.
and it being good music, yes. Again, and that's why I said what I said in the beginning. Wayne has always been able to drop a lot of music, and they've always been consistently good.
And
With
that's
that,
fine. Carry on.
but that's with that being said, you can't ask, can he put out consistent music now and it be good in a battle, because it's the same thing he's been doing.
And I
All
didn't
you're
say
doing,
whether it was
Wayne,
good
is
or
a
not.
particular.
I didn't say whether it's good or not. I just said, do you think he'd be able to put out a diss track? Can he put out
Yes.
consistent diss tracks? That was
Yes.
my only question. Would
Yeah.
he run out of shit to say?
That's the
Because
thing,
just like
though.
you said, we have never seen him in any kind of battle.
Okay, so look at it like this, right? Look at it like this. With Drake and Kenny, Drake
Drake
essentially
don't count.
ran out of shit to say. No. I'm just sticking with the having things
But
to
yeah.
say statement, right? Drake essentially ran out of shit to say, because if you kind of think about it, Kendrick kind of pulled the 8 Mile on a nigga with I think it was Meet the Grams. He basically put out there like, everything that you're trying to get on me, you fucking can't, because I don't have nothing to get. So you're
Well,
wasting your time. So what do you have to say
Well,
about
not
me?
only that, he called that nigga next moves.
And this
And
is
the
what
nigga
I'm
did
saying.
it.
And exactly what I'm saying. So he put it out there for him already. With Wayne, even if he goes, okay, let's say I don't have anything to say about Kendrick as an artist anymore, Wayne is still blood affiliated. He could take it to some gang shit. He could take it to some street shit. Drake couldn't do that shit because nobody would believe that. The second Drake would have started talking about pulling up on Kendrick block and shooting that shit up and spinning the block and airing it out and all this other dumb shit, niggas would have immediately signed off. You have no reason to have that, like, to have that coming out of your mouth.
So now, in that respect, I kind of feel like that's
Again,
once you
it's
start
not
going
saying
into
that.
things that aren't necessarily relevant. Wait. I think once you start
No,
going
go
to
ahead,
things
go
that
ahead.
aren't necessarily relevant to the beef, so boom, if he runs out of things to say about Kendrick, and then he takes it to some street shit, that's kind of now going left with it. And it's not to be funny, it's low key. That's not that, like, is when you were shooting a dozens with somebody, and then when you ran out of
Ready
jokes
to
to
fight.
tell, you start talking about their mama. Like,
I'm sorry. When
It's like-
was battle
I
rap
kind
not
of-
consistent? Okay, so here we go, right? And this might go back to the battle rap and diss track difference, right? Would you say battle rap is
but
more
again,
gunplay?
wait,
than,
bro, before you
diss
make that
tracks?
point.
I'm just asking a
Oh.
question. I'm not making a point. I was asking a question. Do you think battle
Yes,
rap is
absolutely.
more?
But I feel also battle
Okay.
rap, and this is why. No. I know you were asking the question, but I was actually going to
Uh-huh.
answer your question with a statement that I was going to say before you made the question. I don't
Okay.
want to categorize this as battle rap because battle rap
Uh-huh.
is focused. Battle rap has the same elements as a rap beef, but the whole purpose of battle rap is to say things to, one, disarm your opponent, but then also, two, to make your opponent look bad, which, yes, that is the same purpose of a rap beef. And yeah, battle rap tends to go more into the gunplay and all of the extra, I'll wet you up and all that extra BS, blah, fine. I think rap beef should be more focused on lyrical ability and also, yeah, clever punchlines, things I can say about you that make, I'm
Don't
gonna be
worry, Dale.
honest.
He was a little mad.
Oh, you
He was
saw
a
that
little mad
too.
right
I
there. Y'all
don't
saw
see
it too.
this
Don't worry
battle
about
going
it.
well for
Because that was a fucked up face that he was got
involved,
stuck on.
because Yeah, there's some lagginess.
No, it really was a bad face. So I tried to keep driving.
You
Dale ain't
you
gonna let us.
interrupted. It
Dale ain't
wasn't
gonna let us go.
bothering you. It mine.
Go ahead, no.
Hey, all I know is I need my
Dell just
diss-
mad at all the ghost dicks that got him.
all I know is I need my diss tracks to start with. That's why I fucked your bitch, you fat motherfucker. I need some shit like that again in my life.
Oh my God, y'all gonna make me go in again because they were talking about that shit on the radio. Why do people consider? How is it that Tupac can carry a whole diss track when he's on a song with two other niggas? How? How does Hit 'Em Up get to be the quote unquote best diss track ever when the only good verse is Tupac? Can you even tell me the other two niggas' names? Or how did they verse start? How about that? Tell
And
me
the
how they
bad
verse
part
started.
is,
Considering I have listened to that track over and over, I do know
And you know
that's
what's
the
crazy
Outlaws.
part?
I do know their
I don't
verses.
even
However,
consider that a diss track.
it was a diss track. It was a
How
diss
does it
track.
start? How did
It was a
but
diss
how was it
track.
the best? How was it the best? That is a diss verse. That is a diss. Tupac had the best diss verse ever.
It's a diss verse.
That's what it was. It was a diss
Exactly.
verse. How
These
in the
niggas
flying fuck,
was in here on
nigga,
some
nigga,
look. These
bro?
niggas
That is
got
getting an A on
Tupac
a
into the
project that you
family
had nothing to do
function.
with.
Why the fuck we both do that shit at the same
That is
time?
getting a championship ring when you motherfucking rode the bench all season. That is getting a championship ring when you sat on the bench all fucking season.
That's like getting an A on a project on a group project.
You ain't
and
even
you
put
didn't
on a
participate
goddamn
at all.
jumpsuit.
Nah, no schmuck, no nothing. You ain't
All
pick
right,
up no
No,
scouts.
that's like the
shit.
niggas on the basketball team. They don't put on shorts, nothing. But
Dalen, do you need to
they get a
reset your
ring.
router?
I think he might need to.
This nigga need to reset his router. Get off the Wi-Fi. Go to cellular.
So yeah,
Sorry,
but
folks.
like,
Little
we ain't gonna tell what happened. We ain't gonna tell. We don't even know what happened. We don't even know all the backstage business. But nah, so like, there is a difference. Though there are similarities between battle rap, the main kind of difference is one. There's the prep time you have to respond to a verse when somebody drops a verse. Also, there's the time you have to, if you choose to dig up dirt or do whatever you want to do. Like, there's different avenues you can take with a rap beef than you can with a rap battle. And we've seen most rap battles typically follow kind of the same format. Rap beef can go any way. And I think my thing is, I don't think this goes good for either one because there's not a lot you can dig up on either one of them that'll make for a good rap battle. There's not much you can really say lyrically about either one of them that's going to make for a good rap battle. Like, I don't see this rap battle being beneficial with the exception of it's a battle, but it's something that people may have wanted to see.
Now, as
But
far
the other
as
thing
it be,
at the other Now, the only thing I was going to say is the only thing I could say as far as wanting to see that is I would want to see it in less of an aggressive setting and
This nigga
more
looks like
of
an old kung fu flick.
two niggas respecting each other
The voice
going
is
at
off
it.
from his mouth.
shut up, Dale.
You just had to draw attention to it. You just couldn't resist yourself.
I can't
Los-
stop looking at it. It's
Los
like a
was being an
bad car
adult.
accident. You can't
Los
look
was being an
away.
adult, but you
I really was. I really was. I really was.
you have the attention span of a coke-addled midget on Adderall.
He just called you a WWF reject.
Oh shit! I hate you, Lo.
I did not call you Hornswoggle.
That's who I was thinking of too. That's immediately where I went.
I mean, if the clown car fit,
I could have said Dink.
you could have, but it's still clown cars. So same shit, different
But yeah,
circle.
that's my take on the beef.
Dale, go ahead.
I don't see it as being if they do battle, if they do make diss tracks back and forth, whatever or have you, I don't see it as a negative. Hip hop has always been based off the battle. It's always been something that elevated. I don't see a problem with it. I want to see two lyrical people go at it and see what comes of it.
Now, see, my only issue with this whole idea is the fact that people are saying that Wayne don't have it in him to keep up with Kenny. I don't understand how somebody can constantly show you over the past 10 plus years how they can consistently drop bangers, and yet they automatically forget that that's something that's already been done. It's not like it's something that can be predicted or somebody saying, "Oh, I know my man can do XYZ." No, it's something that I know my man did XYZ. Now, I'm not gonna be that guy. I'll acknowledge the fact that there is a time difference here. You know, Wayne's time essentially has passed when he was at the top. He's now not only a living legend, but somebody who's a good artist, right? And I'll admit, niggas ain't really checking for his music the way they used to.
But that has
However,
nothing to do with his skill.
thank you.
So
Thank you.
Like I
let
said,
me pose-
I want to see two lyrical beasts go at it,
let me
and
pose
I want to
this
see what
question.
comes of it. Because I guarantee you, whatever diss tracks they both make, or you're going to hear them bitches going down the street in somebody's car.
But let me pose this question then. And I'm gonna shift from musicians to comedians because it's kind of the same thing. Does being funny equate to you being able to roast somebody?
No.
No. Also, it really depends on what you truly feel is funny.
But
What's
also,
my man name that played Day Day?
Mike Epps.
Mike Epps. He ain't funny to me.
And me neither.
That's fine.
There is absolutely no way I'm buying a ticket to watch him in stand up.
I
In
won't
some
watch his
movies,
shit
he was
streaming.
in some movies he's fine, but he's no.
Now, here's my
And I'm
thing with
not
Mike
talking
Epps.
about movies. I'm talking about straight
Well,
stand.
no. That's what I'm saying. Mike. Some people find Mike Epps funny, but I don't think he'd be able to roast somebody seriously.
All right,
I don't even.
no. I think Mike Epps is street funny. I think if you know a nigga like Mike Epps and y'all are chilling, talking and shit like that, if y'all in a group, he's hilarious. He
'Cause
can roast
everybody
niggas.
know a nigga like Mike Epps.
You know what I'm saying? He can roast niggas, but it's not like it's a good enough for a stand-up. I don't think he should have stand-ups. He is not stand-up funny. Okay?
I could see him quick roasting niggas. I could see him running out of material quick. I could see him repeating roast. I could see.
He definitely will.
dragging them shits out too long.
He definitely will do that too, because he does that in his stand-ups. Another reason why I don't like to see it. But it doesn't mean that kind of goes to what I was gonna say when Dalen asked, do I think somebody can be stand-up funny but not rank on you funny? I do think somebody could be roast you funny but not stand-up funny.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so it's my thing with that is an equating it and just bringing it back to the conversation at hand. It's still material going both ways. It's still good art going both ways. That's why I'm like, I don't get why this idea that Wayne can't keep up with this nigga. At least, like, to say that he can't even keep up with him is kind of disrespectful.
And I don't
That
think
totally-
it's necessarily disrespect on Wayne himself so much as the fact that we haven't really seen Wayne in rap beef to say. Again, I'm not taking away from his music. Wayne has put out banger after banger. Do not
Let me ask you something. I'm sorry to cut you off, but quick question. We could think back to the weird shit that Wayne has said in his bars. Like, one of my favorite things that he said is they earned like a dead body burnt on the mantelpiece. Right? And we know he's saying they earned EARNED, but he said earned where you put your ashes in because of the dead body symbol. So just throwing that out there, right? To say this. If Kendrick and Wayne went back and forth, right? What is it that you think Wayne can't pinpoint on Kendrick and just joke about or make up bars about or anything? Because I am of one of the people that believe if you give Wayne a topic, even if it's something as simple as a broom, he could spit some fire shit off of that. And I'll even bring it to somebody else who I think could do that. Do you think if you gave the word orange to Eminem, he could spit some serious shit off of the word orange?
This nigga make
Absolutely.
a whole goddamn track.
And this is what I'm
Make a
saying.
whole fucking
So
album off
that
of that shit.
so this is the tier of artist that Wayne is on. Being able to take something even as simple as his name, maybe where he's from, even making jokes that both them niggas is short. Being able to have endless material just off the fact that you could pinpoint anything off of somebody and make a rhyme off of it means that you will always have material to go with. And that's why I say it's disrespectful, because we know that he can do that. Do you think that there's any artist out there that we can say Eminem won't have a chance against?
No.
Hell no.
So how is it not disrespectful to Lil Wayne?
And
It's the
again,
same shit.
And see me, I'm not even on that train. I'm on the whole thing of iron sharpens iron. There's nothing that you can really put in front of Kendrick that he can't get off on. Same thing with Wayne. And I really
Agreed.
feel like them two going at it. We're gonna see some shit if it happens. We're gonna see some shit.
the thing is, and this is just me, I don't like the reasoning behind the beef. If these niggas is going to beef just off some, I want claim to the greatest, so you got to see me. Cool.
That's always been the basis.
I could go with that.
But I don't like where this beef is coming from. And that is what is going to be the thing that makes this beef not good for hip hop. Because this beef isn't coming from, oh, I said I'm better than you, and so now you got to see me. Nah, this beef is coming from people hyping up something that really wasn't what it was.
Well, that's the
Another-
internet for you.
Another East Coast West Coast style type beef.
And I'm not putting it on that level. God,
'Cause
I hope not.
Well, no, what I'm saying is
No,
the
it
media
wouldn't be.
hyped that up. That wasn't nothing until the media
Oh.
got a hold of it.
Yeah. And I think with social media,
And you had niggas in each
that's
nigga's
the shit.
ear on top of that.
No, like I said, if this was a battle of just straight pure lyrics and lyricism, I'm all for it. But it doesn't look like that, and so I'm not for it. Because Wayne has no reason to be involved in this.
But
Well,
he said something. He responded.
But
and I'll
you
say this
responded
much.
to what? Let me ask
Yeah,
you.
I
real
don't
quick,
Responded to
before
what
you-
he felt like
Hold
was
on.
a shot. That's why I said
Hold on.
Kendrick made a statement, but it wasn't necessarily a shot.
And that's my thing.
He addressed some actual shit.
If I'm walking by you and I'm having a conversation on the phone and I say something and you don't realize I'm on the phone and you turn around like, what you say? And I'd be like, nigga, what? I'm on the phone. You still want to fight me behind that?
Well, some niggas will say yeah because of how you responded.
Exactly.
But you know that's them stupid niggas.
Exactly.
I mean,
but that's
will
exactly
not
that's kind
partake.
of what's
I will not partake in the nigga moment.
yeah.
There will not be a chair thrown in my honor. I'm not doing it.
Headphones will be though. Clearly, headphones will be thrown in your honor. Clearly, headphones will be thrown in your honor. Not a chair, but some headphones.
Throw the chair. Just throw a chair.
Yeah, yeah. He said he's not
I'm
going to throw a chair,
literally-
but he going. Yeah.
I'm gonna be like that white dude, the Boondocks. Fuck am I doing? I'm not a nigga.
You know what? And just to bring it, I just realized something. Not only is a chair pretty much our mascot now from the events in Alabama, but we've always just equated things to the chair.
I mean, Boondocks don't miss. Let's be honest. They don't miss with this shit they say. As far as what we was talking about though, I personally, like I said, as a Wayne fan, I wish he didn't tweet that. I don't think that was necessary. I don't. And if he was gonna respond, the better response probably would have been, young bro, I'm not disappointed in your success. I'm depressed at my loss.
That's it.
You feel me? Like it wasn't, he didn't need to let it be known to leave him alone. Because niggas don't fuck with Wayne because they respect him. Wayne is a living legend. If he don't put out no more music, everything he's done so far have him in the caliber of top tier niggas.
Like, not to be funny, the only people who have ever shot at Wayne were people who stood above Wayne at one point. And I think Jay-Z was really the only person that ever, and he didn't even really shoot at Wayne.
I don't even recall what Jay-Z saying anything to Wayne. I think he said something to Birdman, which made Wayne say something to him. But
not to be funny,
nobody fucks with Wayne.
Not to be funny, that diss back kind of aged poorly considering how things went between Wade and Birdman, but that's neither here nor there.
That's because Birdman's a dirty nigga, yo. Like that shit was that's insane how he do niggas.
Taylor, did your power go out?
No. I'm just controlling the lights.
About to say we just unlocked him as a
character. Sir, he just called you noob Cybot. So
really did.
I know, right?
Really did.
I don't want this to.
Los, why you stop moving? You was supposed to cross the street. You gonna stop in the middle of the street and laugh, nigga? Get across the street. Shit.
Look, it ain't my fault the laughing gas got me, sir. Leave Joker in Arkham. I won't laugh, motherfucker. However, I don't think this should happen because again, it's nothing to gain out of it. Even friendly competition, right? Why would it be friendly competition? I mean, you know what? I'm always down for that. But the problem with that is, if it is friendly competition, the loser will still be held as a loser. It won't be held as somebody who just, for a lack of better words, took a friendly fade and just lost the shit. It wasn't that serious. It was a scrimmage. We was just having fun. But niggas won't let it just be that. So
I can agree with you on that in this day. In 2024, I can agree with you on that.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about right now. Yes, this day and age. That's what I'm speaking about. So I could get with that if it could have just been a friendly fade. But since it won't be, there's no point in it. Because if Wayne wins and Kendrick comes out looking like what? All right, you lost to Wayne. It's kind of like, okay, I don't want to say expected because you're Kendrick Lamar, but it's not looked bad upon because it's Wayne that you lost to. If Wayne go into this shit and lose to Kendrick, you'll have niggas now saying, oh, Kendrick gets to take Wayne's spot. Sir, this is not fucking Afro Samurai. How does he get to take my headband just because he beat me in the battle? Like, that's not, my spot should be solidified. So that's where I'm at with it. It's unnecessary. It's unfortunate that it happened, but I'm always with the shits. So I'm here for it if it do happen. I'm definitely here for it. Did niggas dip out?
So I gotta go listen to this because I was asking my cuz about the whole Wayne thing, but she said Gilly the Kid, Problem Solver. That's a Wayne. That's a diss track that Wayne did. But wouldn't that just be a feature?
If he's going at Gilly, I don't know if he is.
Oh no, the track is by Gilly, I guess.
Oh,
I'm gonna
Wayne
go listen.
On it?
I'm wondering
because I didn't know about that.
Oh, never mind. Because it was just basically his verse to Birdman.
Oh well, see, there you go.
Same thing. Because my cousin was like, yeah, she sitting there thinking about it. She's like, damn, he never did do a whole diss track. He might have did a verse or two on somebody else's shit, but he's never did a whole diss track. He's never had
going at Birdman.
He's never had no beef.
Yeah, and when he was going at Birdman, that was some real life shit. That was some nigga, you keeping my money from me and you won't let me go as an artist because you won't let me release my last album. So that wasn't no beef, nigga. That's real life shit. Get the fuck off of me. So yeah, no. Somebody like that, like I always looked at it like Heavy D. Heavy D never had beef with nobody. You never heard anybody angry with that man. What?
That's wild. This nigga's really never had beef.
No. Nigga, shit. No. I don't know why. And this is what I'm talking about with me. Do you know how much material you have to be able to come up with to actually just come up with music and not necessarily use your time to try to diss other people or use that time to come up with tracks aimed at other niggas? You legitly just putting out music. Headbangers for years.
You
Over a
literally,
decade, my nigga.
you literally have a bunch of people doing that. But as far as the diss tracks, he's never. I can't even think of a freestyle where he just did it.
My dude. Look at his mixtapes. As many mixtapes as this nigga got. He got more mixtapes than niggas got albums.
But that's what I'm saying. I really, and even because I done heard all this nigga mixtapes, I don't think there ever was a diss track ever.
I can't think of any. Of all the songs that I listened to of this nigga, I can't think of any. Outside of him talking shit about Birdman, like I said. And that bond towards Jay-Z. So I don't know. I'm hoping shit is different. I mean, I hope shit don't go that route. I meant to say, excuse me. Hope it turns out different. But I hope Wayne also don't try to take up for Drake. Like that was a fight he picked and he got his ass beat. He deserved it. Just let that man take.
Yeah,
his
let
loss.
that shit go.
Yeah,
We've been here a little longer than I thought we would be.
yeah, I did too. Yeah, it strays.
I think we need to go on.
Do you want to build a snowman?
Feige said we
No.
can't do that.
No.
Shut up. That's the one thing we can't do.
You're not sorry about it, are you?
No, I'm not sorry about the coke. I'm not sorry about the devil's dandruff.
Never.
Well, we don't wait, what, 2 episodes without Coke?
I'm not sorry about
Yeah,
White
well,
Girl
yeah.
Interrupted.
Yeah, no, never. And did we?
I'm going to watch that.
I'm not sorry about
I'm gonna watch that
Armor All
movie
Scented Booger Sugar.
All my residency at Powder Town.
Woo! You know what? Speaking of which, I was Saturday years old.
Countdown.
I was Saturday years old where I realized that Rick James was in the movie Life.
You're stupid. He was
I did not,
my nigga.
I didn't realize that was him. This entire time. Did not know.
My man said I was Saturday years old.
Did not
reflect
know.
on that, sir.
Did not know he was Spanky.
Reflect on that.
You know what? We did.
All right.
Let me ask you niggas real quick.
I was just.
Before we jump off. What were your favorite tracks on GNX?
TV off. I love mustard. Whacked out murals. Yeah, I love that.
Okay.
The Heart Part 6.
Okay.
It's one more. I can never remember the name of it. I think I was just listening to that shit too. Let me see if I can find it because I really think I was just listening to that bitch.
This damn thing for me is cover to cover, but
Gloria
number one on the damn list is Reincarnated.
Okay. Reincarnated.
Nigga, the fact that I missed it the first time, the past life regression line, because I missed that line. So literally, I was sitting there thinking, okay, who was he talking about on the Chitless circuit? Blah blah blah. Who is he talking about? This guitarist. Okay, now he having a conversation with. Nah, basically going back, catching that past life regression line. Okay, he was this chick. He was this singer. In a past life, then he was another musician, a guitarist in a past life, and now he's reincarnated as Kendrick Lamar currently, and then finding out that this whole story, because basically on the last verse he's talking to God,
was about Lucifer.
Yep,
it's so cold. That was so cold.
Yep, nigga. When I got there. Oh God! Say this man is a mastermind. Period.
So yeah, I'd have to say my favorites are Whacked Out Murals, Squabble Up, Luther, Man at the Garden, Reincarnated.
Man at the Garden was another one for me.
Yeah, Reincarnated, TV Off, and Gloria.
Nigga, I had to stank face the entire album.
I did. But
and And I haven't been able to say that shit in a long time. Like, this been a dry ass year.
It's been a minute.
This been a dry ass year.
Nah, I was kind of bumping Chronocopia.
When the last time you felt something like this with this album? What the feeling this album gave you? When was the last time you got that?
I'm not gonna lie. The last time, and y'all gonna be like, y'all gonna look at me crazy, but the last time had to be the Pimp Butterfly.
I can feel that. I can feel that.
That was the last time.
Okay, so
A hip hop album. The last time was the Pimp Butterfly.
what feeling are you referring to exactly?
Where you literally album drop, you listen to it cover to cover, and you literally got the stank face the entire time. I'm not saying, okay, oh, this track's all right. Oh, this track's hot. No, every goddamn track had you in a chokehold. When the last time that shit happened to you? Because I know for me, it's been a minute. It has not been this year.
It hasn't been that long for me. It was Silk Sonic. I give you that one.
Yeah.
I give you that was the last time I had
So
an album
just
where,
put on a smile. Put on a smile.
Sure.
Yo,
And
but you can't go wrong with it. Come on, it's still Sonic. That shit don't count.
I know, but you asked a question. I'm giving you an honest answer. I wanted to go with
hip hop out.
motherfucking
damn it.
and see, here's the thing with that, right? Personally, Polygrove 2 for me was a banger, but it didn't have consistent tracks on it. Like it's definitely skippable tracks on that one. So I can't say that. Oh my god. The last real rap album that I listened to that had me with the stink face.
I mean, the entire time.
You know what?
It's been a minute, man.
Yeah.
It's been a minute.
I'm trying to think. Like I know the Carters is up there for me, but only like 3. Up to part 3, I should say. The Soul Tapes is up there for me. Oh,
you gotta wonder. You gotta wonder what. You gotta wonder artists that are sitting there working on projects right now. Are they going back making some tweaks? Are they trying to go harder?
No, not in this day and age. These whack ass artists. Hell no. Fuck no. These niggas put out the bare minimum and let it fly. It is what it is. They worry about streaming. Now, I hate these artists nowadays. I mean, the ones that's actually putting in the work, who actually care about their work, their artists. Whew, words is fucking me up right now. Those who actually care about their art, I would assume that they are. Because when a bar is set, you don't want to be left behind when you really give a fuck. Those who just going off of to make money, and y'all know the people that I'm referring to, no, I don't think they give a fuck. They just gonna put out what they put out, and that be that.
But yeah, as I'm sitting here looking through my catalog, I don't see an album that, like in recent years, but I don't see nothing that really made me go.
Even Victory Lap, like that shit, banger for me. But it was a few tracks that I could be like, I could skip that and go to the next one to get here. Yeah, like.
Well, I think that's a good stopping point for this subject. There's an off ramp right there, Dalen. You got the wheel.
Let's talk motherfucking war games. So,
don't you ever do that again.
Nah.
Dale was jerking off Ghost Dick again. You wasn't watching, but Dale was double jerking Ghost Dick again. He was double pumping it.
Dalen, you seen?
I'm laughing at you.
Fuck them niggas from the other side. Shit. My name's David Ruffin, and these are the Temptations.
Nigga, ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis. Shut up. What are you talking about? I knew he was gonna do that. Ejecto Cito, cuz.
Just like you used to do niggas in GTA. Gonna kick some niggas out the car once you go as high as you can.
Think the thing you fail to realize is, Dale, did nobody come to see you, Otis?
So, like we were saying, off ramp is right there, right?
They come to see the.
All right.
Yeah, bitch. Bang, bang, nigga. Hit you with the McFoley.
All right. You remember what Gojo did to Hanami and old boy with the flame shit?
See, now you want to. Okay, fine. That's what you're going to do. That's cool. I'm a transmogrify with the booty warrior. So it's okay. Bring that ass here, honored one. I know they called you the honored one, but I'm going to call you the hard one. Because that's how you like it, daddy. You think you're going, sir? Nah. This is what we're here for, Meg. This is what we're here for, Meg. Shh.
I don't want it.
This is what we're here for, Meg.
Nigga, you in the car with that nigga. I'll walk. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Turn off the child line.
Nope.
Child line. Turn me off the car.
That is your brother.
That is my brother. For better or for worse, that is my brother.
That damn show was for worse.
That was funny. Oh, that was funny.
All right.
Oh,
SummerSlam.
that was funny. Shit.
War Games. First
my
match. God. The women's War Games match.
Oh my God.
I'm not even gonna lie. It was kind of. I did agree with y'all. It was kind of slow in the beginning, but then it turned into a spot fest. What is
Rhea Ripley mask?
That shit was ridiculous, man. They
here for it.
I don't know who designed that shit.
Oh, so wait. Let's back up. So first off,
then this bitch take the mask off and had the Kakashi.
So
word.
The entrance. Shout out to Bianca and
for blessing us.
Yeah, shout out to Naomi and Bianca dancing to EO's entrance. I'm glad they caught that on camera. So yeah, just talking about the match in itself. The first, Bailey and Nia starting off seemed kind of off. I wasn't feeling it. And then even once Bianca or Naomi got in the match, I wasn't feeling it. Like, it just seemed like it was kind of weird paced. And then you had Nia with those Hogan ass chair shots. I get it. She was trying to be safe, but she was like, there was one point where she went to hit Naomi and Naomi's head was exposed. So Naomi did like this. She said, "No, bitch." And then swung around to the side. So I'm like, okay, all right. This is what we're doing here. Cool. But yeah, I think once everybody got into the ring, the match picked up so much better. So
I only had one major issue with the match. Cash in the fucking briefcase. We're dragging this out too long.
That was so. I mean, she has until WrestleMania still. That's fine, but I feel like that was just so weirdly placed. Because, like they said, what the fuck you gonna do from here?
It shouldn't even been there.
It shouldn't have been there. And if that was going to be something that you did, it should have been done after the match.
Like, if you were going to do it, you should have just did it. But this was not the place. And then on top of that, they keep teasing it. Just cash it the fuck in already. Or stop teasing it. No, really, they cock teasing the fucking briefcase.
No, because that was like literally a gospel song at the time, not the place.
But to do that that kind of derailed the match for me. The momentum the match had.
It did, because there was no payoff for it. Like, did it.
There was no purpose.
She brought out the briefcase, and then Raquel stopped her, and then that was it for it.
I think Raquel was like, "What are you doing?" or some shit like that.
Yeah, and then the briefcase got kicked in the corner, and that was it. Yeah,
it derailed the match, in all honesty.
So yeah, I wasn't really a fan of that piece. Io Sky's
I'm sorry.
little.
Do you really think it derailed the match just because of Raquel interrupted her from happening? Interrupted her from cashing in?
It's not even that it was a long pause with this briefcase, and it's like, all right, do something or not, because we keep getting that same scenario where you debating on cashing it in, but you don't. And this match actually had a good pace, and then boom, rest period for everybody because we got to sit here and stare at the briefcase. It was just too long.
So, are you complaining about the spot?
Yes.
Itself?
Yes, that spot itself.
So you so you don't have a problem with spots. It was just that one in particular.
That's exactly what. Yeah, that's my only complaint with this match.
Because I love the spot with Tiffany on one corner of the cage and Io on the other corner of the cage. That was dope.
Nigga. And
yeah, because I was going to say that took forever to set up too.
And this insane ass chick gonna put the goddamn trash can on again.
That's her thing.
I'm like, yo, you really trust your coworkers.
That is the ultimate trust.
Could you imagine if she got heat? Niggas be like, all right, fuck that. Samoa Joe her ass. Just walk the fuck away.
This nigga said Samoa Joe.
Bang, trash can.
He's notorious for that shit. That should be so funny. I love when that nigga do that shit. He act like he's stunned and you go to do your move and he just walk the fuck off.
Oh, we lost him. Los just did that shit to us and just walked the fuck off.
There you go. Oh, you picked up what I was doing?
Thanks,
you picked up what I was doing?
Thanks, that's your new name, Samoa Los.
No, the fuck it's not. Fuck you.
But nah, all in all, that was a dope match. How do you? Because I've been seeing people complain about how strong they make Rhea Ripley look, and I kind of feel like that's kind of the point of her character.
And it's like they went back to her old character.
Right.
And from me, so basically me coming into this, not watching weekly and shit like that. So for me, it was just all the storytelling of the night. And that just seemed like the cap off of her returning to her character.
Right.
The payoff. That's what I got from that.
As far as niggas complaining, I think it's a thing where niggas is worried that she'll end up getting the Roman Reigns treatment.
Getting shoved down our throats.
Hey, yo.
Did he?
Okay. You know what? Pause for a second.
Too late.
No. Because y'all gonna sit here and probably look at me crazy. I tear Ripley the fuck up.
Oh, why would he gonna
what the fuck are you talking?
So what you talking about pause for when I said you shoving her down your throat?
Because there's nothing on her that should be shoved down my throat.
I mean, I would stuff as much of her ass cheeks in my mouth.
Stuffing
in
your mouth. Stuffing your mouth is not the same thing as shoving something down your throat.
I think I would try to literally suck her whole crotch, like from.
That's actually where I was going. That's actually where I was
going. The whole thing in my mouth.
Just put your whole mouth on it.
Yeah, I want like if her gooch is the pounding thing and the clit is the bell that you hit at the top.
I want the gooch is the center you're aiming for. You got to get your whole mouth around everything.
I want a Venus flytrap, her snatch. Like
yes.
I think that
Wait.
You all right, Daly?
Here we see in his habitat the Cuban crotch sucker.
Oh shit!
Can't even say I'm mad at you. Can't even say I'm mad at you with that one. That was a good one.
Oh shit!
You could call me crotch snatcher. Crotch snatcher.
Okay, you got that one off.
Crotch snatcher. Yes, then I will live with that one. I don't give a fuck. That's real motherfucking Ripley.
What that thing smell like?
As far as the match and the spots, I don't know. I mean, I couldn't get. Okay, you know what? No, because what's the Candice LeRae?
Oh, useless LeRae.
Correct me. This. Tell me if I'm wrong or not.
She ain't do nothing.
Right? She did a spot. No. She did one spot in particular that I think would have been better if executed by somebody else. And that's why I'm like, you can tell me if I'm wrong.
Her being in the match?
Nah, nigga.
Her spot in the match.
Nah, nigga. She did one spot where I forget who was actually on all fours, and she jumped off of her back, did a cold breaker to one bitch while doing a senton drop to the bitch that she jumped off of.
Yeah,
I know what you're
I
talking
think it was Bianca.
It was a cool spot, but it
I
wasn't.
can't remember, but I know it's
It wasn't clean.
And this is what I'm saying. I
It
think it would have
wasn't
been
clean.
better if it was done by somebody else.
That one
But
and
how
the little
much is-
chair spot
I'm not
with
wrong with
Bailey.
that one. Okay. Uh-huh.
The little moonsault onto the chairs with Bailey. That was cool.
See, like I mean,
But all in all, that match wasn't bad. I only saw one botch, and that was when EO tried to
do the somersault powerbomb.
yeah, and old girl didn't
Yeah.
let go of the goddamn gate.
Which is fine
Yeah,
because
Candace.
that was smart on Candace's part because she probably felt like she couldn't fall safely.
Yeah,
And if she can't, then yeah, don't let go.
and they
Don't
and
let
they
go. We
and
just
they,
gotta
and
order.
they,
Eno was safe.
and they cleaned it up. Yeah,
She
But-
ain't no country shit like
but
that,
you saw
but-
EO, but EO was smiling the whole goddamn time, so you can tell she was laughing at her about the goddamn botch, and you could probably not tell. But she said something. I need to go back and look. She said something to her and laughed about it.
EO said, "Sure, you can punch."
Oh shit!
You can't unhear it now.
So what y'all give that match? I actually do get at a 4. What y'all get that match?
A
3.
4 out of 5. I give it that.
Really?
Three.
Y'all being rough, man. I was gonna give it like a 5.
Hey, yo, you
I can't give it a 5.
nigga.
Only reason I'm giving it a 5 is because of the
That's
spots.
not even the best match of the night.
and it
What are you
wasn't. I'm giving it a
talking?
5. I'm
It's
giving it a
not the
5.
best match of the night.
For
This nigga
me,
is generous
the best
as fuck.
the best match of the night actually does get a goddamn 5.
That's what I'm saying.
For me,
But we're gonna get to
5
that.
out of what?
5 out of 5.
5, nigga.
Oh, I thought he was going out of 10. My bad.
Nigga,
If
no.
that's the case,
Oh.
no, my apologies. If that's the case, I'll say 2.5.
Oh shit, I got it.
Only reason I gave it a
3.
4. Only reason I give it a 4 is because Nia looked a lot better from the last time I seen her.
Nah, it has been better. Period. Yes.
No, Nia's been overall better. I'm gonna
Yes.
give her that.
Big time. I give her respect.
Really,
Y'all know I have been a Nia hater for a while now, and I'll say that she
It's
has
not
been
even-
much better. She did
it's not
exactly
even
what I
you-
wanted her to do.
It's not even
I'ma
you
be-
being a hater about it. She was hurting people.
Oh no. When I say a hater, I don't mean like one of the typical haters, quote unquote. I mean like I really hated the bitch. I
Hate
hated
the way that she talked, the way that he hate the way that
Yes.
she dressed.
I really did. I didn't need to see her kangaroo pouch. Get her the fuck off my screen until she learned how to fight.
That's terrible, dog.
Nah, Naya's a beautiful woman, but I ain't need to see her until she got better. Fuck that. I'm not here
No,
for that.
she-
I don't want to
like,
see
I'll be
you hurting
honest.
people.
She has
I'm
been
good.
better, and I'm gonna be real. She's even improved as a character overall.
Yes,
Just
and this is
seeing
what I'm
how
talking
she
about.
Interacts with the crowd, even when
Mhm.
like just doing the silly dancing and shit like that while she's like beating on somebody. I could fuck with it.
Yes,
Like
yes.
I honestly
I
didn't.
give her major respect.
I honestly did not feel like she got carried by because she had a bunch of vets in there with her. She didn't get carried. I feel like she did not get carried.
I think the thing she
No.
needs to work on a little bit more is her selling.
Well, you know
I
what?
think
Here's
that's
the
part
thing
of her
with
character, though, isn't it?
that. I was gonna say that too.
In certain aspects, yes. I think in certain aspects, it's kind of pointless to scream "ow," but then you don't necessarily sell the actual "ow" impact.
I mean, I don't know. I've walked by something and banged my arm and like, ow, and then just went on about my day.
Yeah, it's like an "ow" whatever, but then like you sitting there getting hit with a chair, you go "ow." You know, don't just be like "ow," be like sell the goddamn chair shot.
But the next match was what, the triple threat?
Wait, before we move on from that, there were people who we got derailed because I was talking about Rhea looking strong and you went left with your porn thoughts.
Like you didn't have them.
Shut your
I
mouth.
eat that
Nobody
bitch
asked you
booty.
shit. Shut the fuck up.
I'll
Mind
be
your
the
goddamn
Cuban booty
business.
eater. You heard of the Cuban missile crisis? Mm-hmm.
This nigga gonna bite her butt.
This nigga said, "I am the Bolivian booty biter."
You don't know how accurate that is. Let me tell you something. I have a woman that leave marks. I bite booties and leave mark. You see my teeth there. This is why I'm trying to tell you. I have a fixation with it.
This nigga bit
let
it,
me,
so
let me
it's
get
his.
us let me get us
Don't
back
get
on
me- get me
track real
started.
quick. The
Don't get
reason
me started.
why I brought up Rhea was the fact that people were complaining because she took all them bat shots to the gut from Liv and then still got up. Like that's not something like we didn't watch. And I'm gonna skip forward, but then skip back. Like we didn't watch Jacob
Black
Fatu eat a
Fatu
bulldog
is
on a fucking
diabolical.
toolbox and get up and turn into the boogeyman.
He damn sure did.
I wanted to talk about that when we get
Damn
there.
sure
We'll
did.
get
I have an issue.
The boogeyman reference. The boogeyman
I
reference.
have a
Yes,
whole
dog.
issue. Because
I
this
ain't even
nigga,
pay attention to
this
that when he
nigga
did
couldn't
it.
be stopped
Yes,
the entire. He kept doing that shit too.
that's his whole
But-
character.
But let's
That's
go
who
to the
he
next.
is.
So it was the women's war games match. Then what was after that one?
I thought it was the triple threat,
Was it the triple threat?
or was it?
No, I thought it was Shinsuke
Damian
and
Priest
LA
and
Knight. It was Damian Priest and Shinsuke.
It was Shinsuke and
Shinsuke and LA Knight. Shinsuke
LA
and
Knight.
yo,
Love the match. So
The
glad
end-
Shinsuke won.
the fucking
Oh,
intro.
yes. And this is what I've been talking about with Shinsuke.
This nigga had to echo this one.
Fam, I hate when they disrespect him like that. I've hated what they've done to that man's character since he's gotten to the main roster. Even when they gave us the chance to have our fucking match of our dreams of AJ and Shinsuke, they turned that shit to a cock punching contest. They had Shinsuke go on a run of just low blowing motherfuckers, and it was disgusting. But this new Shinsuke, like I loved it when they started to sway to that style when he was battling Seth Rollins and he had the whole anime cartoons, or excuse me, the manga pictures of the motherfucker. But once this man came back with this, I don't even know what to call it. Is he a Ronin? Is he a Ronin?
No, he's just a samurai.
That's what I was like. I don't even know what to call it. Whatever this nigga is, I'm here for it.
I'm with Los on the Ronin part.
I would get Ronin, but like
But he has this it's almost like it's an evil persona. That's why I go more with the Ronin than the samurai.
yeah, I give you that. But nah, the match was dope. I love the storytelling of the match, even everything from LA Knight kind of dropping his title during the entrance and then pointing that out, and just really LA Knight looking kind of out of place the whole fight. Like he looked like he was just uncomfortable the whole fight. I love that
And I
storytelling.
think that's what they were going for.
No, absolutely. That's why I said I love the storytelling on that.
To be
Because
honest with
it
you,
uh-huh.
as a character, I love LA Knight. As a wrestler, he is trash. Maybe I
He's
shouldn't
the
say
new Rock.
trash because that's bad. That's really, really bad. But he is not good. Like
He doesn't have a good move. Well, I can't really talk about his move set. I look at
Why can't you?
Here's why. And this is just me. If you look at a lot of older wrestlers, he follows that kind of older wrestler model where you had the wrestler who didn't have a lot of moves, but the moves they did perform right. And then he has that charisma. So I would liken him to, and I'm not comparing him to this character, but I would say he would be kind of similar to me to a Macho Man. You know,
Hey, yo.
only because did Macho Man have a move set on him? Yeah. But what moves do you remember Macho Man being really popular for?
It's high flying shit in that elbow drop.
That elbow from the Raptors.
Exactly. So, you know, LA Knight has moves that he's popular for.
But that's almost like Eddie Guerrero.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Eddie Guerrero had him on that toolbox.
No.
Don't do that.
Eddie Guerrero was the Mexican
No.
Bret Hart.
I need y'all to answer this question for me.
Mm-hmm.
Who has a better frog splash than Eddie Guerrero, even still to this day?
Rob Van Dam. High five. And
I'll shut up now.
Yeah, you will.
No, because it just played back in my head. No,
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
Absolutely.
A close second, only because of how high he gets with it. Montez Ford.
He has a good
Yeah.
one.
Yes, he
There you go.
does.
That motherfucker.
Yes, he does. Yes, the fuck he does. I'll
Because
give you that one. I would
say
definitely give you that one.
He has the best height on his frog splash.
No, you're lying. It's still Rob Van Dam.
I think he's gotten higher than Rob.
I don't.
Rob goes further.
I don't.
I think Montez gets higher. We're gonna have to go.
I also
Go
think
to the Google.
We could put a pin in that one.
RVD is also that how he does his frog splash.
Mm-hmm.
Like he gives you more of the frog.
And he also, when he comes down, he makes that shit look devastating.
Yeah. Whereas Montez looks like it hurts him more than anything else.
He does.
Nigga, RVD bounces off of people, grabs his gut, roll around, and then crawl back for the pin. What are you talking about?
But the thing is, though, when you look at RVD's frog splash, he has more in his frog splash than anybody else. Like when RVD does his frog splash, this motherfucker really have his hands between his legs. Like his legs, I can't do this because I'm on a stool, but his legs really be up there. Don't nobody else really do it.
He curls all the way up.
If you fall,
I'm not falling. I won't give y'all the satisfaction.
oh,
You won't
that's all I
catch me
needed.
busting my ass on the internet.
Nigga, that'd have been my heart part 7. That's all I needed.
So
You won't catch me busting my ass on Rob Van Dam's internet.
the LA Knight Shinsuke match for me was a solid match.
Yes.
I won't say it's spectacular, but it was a great reintroduction to Shinsuke. I am actually glad they dropped the title to him.
Me too. Me too.
It was a solid match.
I would have to give it a 3 though.
I give it about a 3.5. Yeah.
I'm there too.
You know what? I could do that. I could do a 3.5. I could go with that one. I can't see again. I love LA Knight as a character, but I can't see myself given the match that he's in anything higher than like a 3.5 because he's, I don't want to say being carried, but he's not contributing more to the match than his opposition, which means that his opposition will take the match as far as he can go. So I'll give it a 3.5. I'll definitely give it a 3.5. I can go with that one.
I also felt like the other reason why I gave it a 3.5 real quick was because I felt like the match was also very one-sided.
Yeah, it was. Yeah,
And
again, how far did the opposition take it?
But I think that was more so a storytelling thing than anything, and I really
it was.
Mm-hmm.
This match purely was a story. It was a cinematic, well, not a cinematic match, but it basically was just a story match.
Because this nigga LA Knight was like, "Oh boy, from I'm gonna get you sucker, get this bitch off me, hell."
No, LA Knight was Leonardo DiCaprio, and Shinsuke was that bear. He mauled that nigga and took his shit and leave it as that.
Oh shit!
Yeah, nigga. Yeah. Oh man, that takes me back to our Red Dead days. Thinking shit sweet. Big ass bear out of nowhere. Yeah, thinking shit sweet.
And then the fucked up part is you never really heard him until it was too fucking late. He was already on your ass.
The fucked up part is I forgot when it was. One of you niggas was sitting there with a fucking gun, did not shoot this bitch once. Let him maul the shit out of me.
Definitely wasn't me. If he was mauling you, maybe.
It was Dalen. It was Dalen. It was Dalen.
You didn't even know who it was a minute ago. How you just gonna throw that at me?
Because I looked at your face, nigga. You had recollection. You relived the moment and had satisfaction.
I was thinking, did that fall under my diabolical list of shit I'd do?
Not gonna do it. So next match, triple threat match.
Yo,
Braun Breaker, Sheamus, and Ludwig Kaiser. Low key, I kind of want Ludwig to win.
I kind of want Sheamus to win.
me on the outside looking in, not knowing the storyline.
Now you want to talk
into
about
this.
telling throwing that story in our face. If I have to hear about Sheamus having the only title he didn't win, be the IC belt one more fucking time. Stop
And
beating me over the head with
literally,
that
The reason
and
storyline.
why-
literally, that's what I got. And I was actually looking for him to win.
That's
Man,
why I
listen.
wanted him to win.
The way they kept injecting that shit.
I only wanted him to win. I wanted him to win just so he can get it off and then drop it. Drop it back to Braun, drop it to Ludwig, whatever. But I wanted him to at least get that under his belt so when he retires, he's done with it. You know?
If that's the
on his
case, I don't
jacket.
see that happening until probably like WrestleMania. They want to give him a big stage if they're just gonna do it for the grand pop of him finally being able to say he got it. Other than that, please leave it alone. Can we stop doing that till the time comes for him to actually get it? Diabolical.
Thought you were saying they wanted to give him a big stick. I was
Los is a dick.
How did it freeze me? How did it freeze me?
Oh shit! Oh shit! Los, that's how it feels.
I don't want to get caught in that genjutsu. I don't want to be a part of it. I don't want that. No, I don't want it.
God.
I don't want to.
Oh my
Let that shit
God.
happen to you and him only. I don't want no parts of that shit. I won't have me on the internet looking like that. Oh, man.
This was actually another solid match. Sheamus Sheamus gave us a performance. Braun was being Braun. And he actually,
Braun
and
Breaker's a
again,
freak of fucking nature.
and that's what I was about to say. Again, me not watching in a minute, Braun even looks a lot better.
My dude, Braun is nasty with it.
He is
that man.
Yeah.
That man has definitely carved a lane for himself.
Yeah.
And he's more than just some bullshit fake ass Goldberg clone. He's legit.
The fact that this nigga's slammed my man and then started doing push-ups.
Dude, the way this motherfucker run the ropes, I'm not even gonna hold you. He is fast as fuck, dude. Talk about a spear. Now, can we put his spear up there with the other legendary spears? The Romans, the Goldbergs.
Him being so young, I think he's
Rhino.
gonna get better than them.
Oh yeah.
He's gonna
Like-
get better than them.
The way he speared Ludwig over Sheamus.
Yeah, stupid.
That shit,
Stupid
that shit
athletic
actually-
too.
That shit actually made me believe it was painful.
No, real talk.
I mean, the way that okay. Do y'all really believe that this nigga be?
I've seen the ring move when he runs. Yes.
This nigga said the ring move. Damn.
I was watching one video, and I don't remember if it was in NXT or if he was on the main roster. He was running the ropes, and the ring literally budged when he hit.
Okay, Los is moving at a normal speed, so it's not me.
No,
What did I do to you?
I don't know, man. He's not. They not working with you tonight, sir. I don't know.
They fucking hate me. They fucking hate me.
Somebody got to come.
Hey, UG out there suppressing that
Yeah,
nigga.
working with them. No, they on talk. the way that he streamed, the way that he looked, hate everything about his life.
So what was
As far as far as the match itself, I liked the pace of it as well. You know, I feel like some triple threat matches, everybody don't seem to get their work in. But I feel like the pace of this match, that everybody gets to come out looking better. Like Sheamus not getting the belt, he just fall from it. But Ludwig comes out of it looking like a better competitor. And Braun comes out of it looking like a better champion.
It literally, and we probably should have known Sheamus wasn't getting it by the fact it was a triple threat, but they actually did make everybody look good there. Okay, did I? Nope.
Right, so, no. He's back. I guess. Okay.
Don't mind me, I'm here still.
With that being said, what would you?
Again, solid match. Wasn't too exciting, but it told a decent story. It's clearly this ain't the end of that shit. I'm somewhere between the 3.5 and the 4.
Yeah, I go with about.
I'm stuck between a 3 and a 3.5.
I go with a 3.5.
Damn, this is not looking good. You know, they say that this pay-per-view was a mid pay-per-view.
It was
unanimously.
It was,
and yeah, it's really looking that way because
it had two. It had
about
two.
this after we start doing this.
You had some solid matches, but you had two actually really good matches, and they were the War Games matches. You can't tell me that last War Games match, but we're gonna get to that.
We gotta go to Damian.
Because what was next? Damian Priest.
Damian Priest.
Damian Priest and I don't know why I still want to call this nigga Walter.
I was just about to say I wasn't on board for the name change at first, but now I don't think it's that bad.
I'm still not there. I'm still not there.
Really?
Gunta.
Yeah, I'm
I
not there
fuck
yet.
with Gunta.
I thought it was gonna grow on me. It didn't yet.
Every time I hear his name, all I can think about is the penguins from Adventure Time. Their names are Gunther. All of the Ice King's penguins, their names Gunther.
Shit, maybe I understand.
So now low shit fucking up.
Yeah, shit passed. This is a virus. I'm like, I was just perfect. But on to the next match. Priest and Gunther. That was
that. I was really hoping he wasn't frozen that way.
Yo.
Not holding that stone alone. Priest
so
and Gunther. I didn't like the match.
It was a mid match. My only thing is, was Gunther out there trying to pull a Kaido? I didn't need help beating Luffy.
And I felt like that was kind of
this Damian Priest and Finn Balor bullshit needs to come to a stop too.
Like, no, seriously,
him
needs to just put Finn through like several tables.
Yeah, the match was watchable. It wasn't memorable or anything for me, honestly. That match does get a 2 from me.
Definitely a 2. I also didn't like the whole making Priest seem like he was hurt at the beginning or hurt from the beginning on.
Yeah, where the fuck did the shoulder injury come from?
Right. I didn't even see where the hell that came from. So
I didn't either. I was thinking about that myself.
And I wanted to say I'm almost tired of the whole trope of somebody having an injury and then working that damn injury and that's their handicap. Like I didn't. It was that one was forced because it's almost like they tried to say what.
I was just gonna say that is kind of how it goes, man. It's not bad. It's not a trope. It's legit strategy.
But it was forced in this match because I don't see how he hurt the shoulder, and then it was just hurt. Now we working it like it made no sense to me.
And then he didn't even really work the shoulder enough for him to not be able to do the choke slam. Like that just felt like meh. And also the interference, I didn't like it. So my thing is like this: if it's going to be the end of a series or the end of a particular storyline, it needs to be definitive. There doesn't need to be any interference. And if that was the case, if you didn't want a definitive ending, if you wanted to make both competitors look strong, you could have did a triple threat match for all of that.
Well, wouldn't a triple threat be a trope that niggas is tired of? Because I don't want somebody thrown into a match where I can see that they're only there to take a pin.
I would honestly prefer a triple threat over interference.
I would have preferred Gunther winning clean.
Me too.
That's what I'm saying. It's like I would prefer him win clean, absolutely. But if you're gonna have interference, you might as well just make it a triple threat match.
But I mean, I get what you're saying and why you say you want that, but I don't think it's much better, honestly. It's still the same bullshit. It's still lipstick on the pig.
That's what I'm saying. But my thing is this. If the nigga's gonna be involved in the match, the nigga might as well be involved in the fucking match. Like, let that nigga let him get his ass whooped a little bit. Finn needed more than just that kick in the face.
Well, from the way things seem, Finn gonna get what he deserves. They got a match coming up.
Not soon enough. No. Damien needs to put some New York rated E from everybody hands on that little fucker. He needs to hit him with the remember the video? When dude bitch slapped that nigga to sleep after he blew on the back of his head. You don't remember that video?
No, but I want to remember. No, I do not.
Now I gotta go find it. Dude was fighting in a little restaurant. This is
yeah, you do.
Had on a wife beater and a button-down shirt that was open. He walked up, said, "What?" Nigga just went limp.
Nah, I don't remember that.
Oh, now I gotta find it.
Yes, unfortunately for the world title, that was definitely a skippable match.
Absolutely,
it was.
We're gonna keep it a stat, which is rather unfortunate.
So
because Gunther put on great matches.
He puts on great matches, and the types of matches we have seen him in. Just hell, him and Sami Zayn, him and wasn't it God damn it, dude, that was just in the goddamn triple threat. Didn't he go?
Oh, Sheamus. Sheamus,
yeah.
Yes.
Not Sheamus, but I was talking about the other dude too. But yeah, we have seen him in some spectacular matches and not be carried. And basically, the way they tell that story, you're sucked in. You're there for it. This didn't give me none of that.
Yeah.
This almost was a filler. This is where I go get my snacks.
And that's sad to say for the world title and a Gunther match. I ain't even gonna front.
So let me ask you, how have you felt about Gunther's title run?
I don't like this little turn they putting him on, but all of a sudden he's doubting himself. What the fuck is that about? Other than that, I like what he did with the Intercontinental title.
Why don't you like it?
Because it's not Gunther. It's when it's Gunther lacking confidence.
But that's kind of a thing. Like I think that's part of a good story of, this guy's been confident and dominant his whole time. But now he's encountering people who actually are threatening to him, like Damian Priest, and that shakes his confidence. Losing to Cody shakes his confidence. I can see that being a thing as part of a storyline for him.
Yeah, nah, I'm not. No.
But is that the direction they're going?
No. That is from what I've seen so far, yeah. But I'm not here for that. I don't think it's necessary for a character like him, especially after what he's done and the fact that Who he was put into a position where you put a title on him, he adds prestige to it. I don't see that necessarily being the same thing with him all of a
But
sudden
that's
lacking
the thing, bro.
confidence.
You got to look at it. You're looking at it from your standpoint. You got to look at it from the standpoint of a story and from the standpoint of their projected mental state. Kind of the same conversation we had about Jimmy and how even though we were seeing things one way, the way they've written Jimmy's character or could potentially write his character is that he's seeing things a completely different way. It's not to say that Gunther doesn't have the ability to maintain his confidence, but from a character standpoint, losing to Cody, kind of the things that he's been through. Yes, Finn helping him in those two matches, him barely beating Randy at King of the Ring, and then having like the year he's had where some of his matches are questionable. I could see that leading to a position where he questions himself just from a story standpoint. Not saying he doesn't have the accolades to not do it, but again, our perception of things is sometimes very different than the reality that we live in, and I can see them going that way with him.
I'm sorry, sir. I didn't need none of that. I love you to death, but I was just solely talking about how I feel. I was legitly just saying that I don't like it. That's all I was saying. I'm not saying they shouldn't do it or that it won't work. I'm just saying me, Los, it's a miss for me, dog.
Nah, I think you
All
like
right.
it. I think you like it.
All right. We didn't
I
like
think
the
you love the
match.
motherfucker.
We didn't like the match. We want to see where Gunther's going
Don't
from
run, little
here.
brother. Don't run.
Too late. I'm going.
Get your ass back here.
Fuck you. Tell them off.
Let's go ahead and talk about the main event.
Was that the only other match?
That was the only other match.
Yep. Last thing
Th-
left is the main event.
Then we at the main event. Old
Okay,
bloodline versus new bloodline.
so first off, that little spot with CM Punk when he came out, unscripted, love it.
Wait,
Yes, I'm mad. I got the blank screen.
So there's a part where he's coming out right, and they're the new bloodlines already in their cage. So CM Punk comes out, he walks over to the cage, he mushes Bronson Reed and starts
oh,
Mm-hmm.
talking shit. Wasn't none of that scripted,
I
Yeah.
saw that.
which made it better.
I don't know how you
Yeah.
got a black screen when I saw it.
I don't know. My screen went black. I was one of those people who it happened to. It happened to a lot of people actually. So
I also think, and they made a good point to it. I think the OG bloodline coming out the way they did speaks to their individuality, which I think this is what makes them stronger this time. Not necessarily blindly following Roman, but yeah, we'll follow Roman, but within our own.
They made them seem like equals
Right,
versus they under him.
right, right. And I like it. Like it's like
My
yeah,
man
we're
came.
equals, but we still look to Roman.
My man came the fuck out the crowd.
Of
I
Had a
was
course.
just about to say
had
too. I'm
had a
still worried
whole
about that.
and had a whole ass concert in the fucking crowd.
I'm still worried about that. I'm still
Well,
worried that Jay might get lost in this bloodline shuffle and lose his main event status.
I do appreciate the fact that they let him come out last, and they let him come out the way they did.
I
They
mean, it
did.
made sense because he was the person. He was the first person in the actual
Mm-hmm.
match, so
Mm-hmm.
it made sense with that. It wouldn't have made sense no other way. He had to be the first person in the match.
Yeah, I really don't. I've always liked Jay, but my thing is I hate when WWE have something so organic and they waste it.
The thing is, though, and I get where you're coming from because I do agree with that, but I think the other side of it is this was always the plan. I don't think they really anticipated Jay blowing up like he did, but I also think this was always the plan. So it's kind of like
Be that as
do you discard a story that you've built this long for?
All right, Dalen, I need you to turn your mic up or something.
I said, motherfucker, do you discard a story that you've built this long for? Or do you just go with the hype of the one person? Because when you think about it, not to be funny, somebody made a post about it, but when you really look at it, Roman really is the center of the WWE universe right now.
yeah.
Like, even in storylines that don't involve him, he's involved.
I guess. My
KO
thing
going off.
is,
Why is KO going off the rails right now?
sir, KO has been fighting the bloodline this whole time, so you can't
Right.
say it's not
But
involving Roman.
what I mean is currently, right now, KO has nothing to do with the bloodline.
My
His
dude, he has been fighting the blood. Okay, I'm sorry. KO going off the deep end right now is a legit thing. If I've been
Mhm.
beefing with these niggas for years, and one of my and somebody come help me, this supposed to be my nigga, and he helps me fight these niggas, and then the next thing I know, he's helping the niggas I've had op that's been an op to me all these years, nigga. No, I'm wilding. KO has every reason to be doing what he's doing right now.
He doesn't.
Niggas, you name somebody who battled the bloodline more than KO.
That's fine. That's
That's
fine.
the whole point. You can't say that's fine and just brush it off.
But I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why KO ain't got no reason to be upset because the nigga that I joined up with got beef with a nigga that I got beef with. The
Nigga, what the
enemy of
fuck are
my
you
enemy
saying?
is my friend.
Nigga, what are you saying right now? He joined up with somebody who had beef with. They both had beef with Roman. Is that what you're saying?
No,
That's why they became friends.
I'm talking about Cody.
I said,
Yeah.
Cody joining
Cody
up
and
with
KO
Roman.
both had beef.
No, I'm talking about
Oh,
Cody and Roman joining up to stop Solo.
oh. Okay. Question. How is Solo's Roman enemy now when Solo became Cody's enemy for being Roman's ally?
No,
See,
no, no, no,
no,
no, no, no. Hold on,
ain't no,
hold on.
no.
Wait. Because remember, Solo and Cody was beefing before Roman came back.
My nigga, the whole reason that Cody and Solo got into a period is because Cody was going after Roman title.
Right,
And Roman is the tribal chief, and he sent Solo after him.
right,
So right then and there, Solo and Cody got into some shit because Cody was going after Roman.
right.
So Solo
That part,
got into some
yes.
shit with Cody for defending Roman. So now, fast forward, Cody is now beefing with Solo now, and Roman is beefing with Solo now. So now we should be friends, nigga. No, the only reason that I'm beefing with this nigga to begin with is because of you. If it
Initially,
wasn't for you, I
yes.
would have never had an issue with Solo in the begin with.
Nah, because here's the thing. Once Solo took over, you mean to tell me Solo wasn't going to go for the top title?
But that's anybody. That's not necessarily beef. That's just me going
It's
for the top
not.
title.
Yes, it
Nigga,
is.
if
But,
Sheamus had the world title, Solo would have been after Sheamus.
and that's fine. But the thing is, in this moment, because of who Roman lost the belt to, two, because Roman lost the belt. Remember, when Solo came back, he was like, now that I'm tribal chief, we need to get the gold back. So, no, don't get me wrong. If it was anybody, Solo would have went after him. Cool. It just so happened to be Cody at this moment.
All right
So,
then. So
they
how is this beef?
Solo kept coming after Cody.
Nigga, you got the title.
Okay, fine. But
Nigga,
now,
if Cody would have lost the title to anybody else, you really think Solo would have kept going after Cody?
no, that's what he'd have went after whoever went after the title.
That's
So
the
that's what
whole
I'm
point.
saying. The beef itself, it would have been whoever had the world title and Roman versus Solo and his people. That's who it would have been regardless. So that's what I'm saying. KO
But the fact that it was Cody matters because he's the one that's allied with KO to beat Roman in the first place. Who
yes.
helped Cody win the title?
KO, they all did, yes. But
Exactly. Like, come
but
on.
now there is something worse out. There is something because let's be real. Let's be real. Solo's bloodline was worse than Roman's. Roman's
Yeah.
bloodline, they only wowed out whenever Jay decided to have a crash out moment. I can't wait till Crash Out Jay come back.
Oh
Crash Out
man.
Jay. Crash Out Jay was
Oh
on
man.
something. But no, Solo's bloodline just was taking niggas out. Like, oh, you're here. Let's beat you up.
I gotta ask a question.
Mm-hmm.
Jacob Fatu.
Mm-hmm.
The fuck is this nigga's character?
The
Samoan werewolf,
Samoan werewolf.
aka the boogeyman,
I mean, what, Mr. No Cell?
aka
Like,
Baba
dude,
Yaga.
You're getting
He
up
ain't
from
miss.
shit
So
that shouldn't.
I don't.
You got dropped on a toolbox and
Let
you
me ask you a
popped the
question,
fuck up.
Dell. Let me ask
Yeah.
you. Let me ask you a serious question. In your time in the service, have you ever come across many Samoans?
Yes.
Okay. Have you ever seen Samoans fight?
Seriously, no.
Oh, oh.
Even though the play fighting is a little
Have you ever seen what
fucked
happens
up.
when you hit a Samoan in the head?
No, no.
Nothing. Nothing.
You niggas are stupid.
It is a well-known fact.
So
Samoans have fucking adamantium skulls. So,
vibranium brains, sir.
so him no selling a toolbox shot, par for the course.
All I know is
now,
the shit was cool as fuck.
now I
It
will
was
ask.
overextended though. He was selling it for mad long.
No,
He started to. He was gyrating so long. He said, "Fuck it, I'm gonna do this for me." Like
wait.
the
I'm
nigga.
sorry. Can we back up to the football entrances? Those was dope.
They were.
Roman Reigns, all of
They
the
were.
relevancy.
They were. They
Yeet
were. Main event.
University.
Jay Uso, Raw #1 draft pick.
Yeet University.
Yeah.
Big
Now that
Jimmy
shit went hard.
Uso.
so
Starting quarterback.
No
so did
Yeet
Jacob
University.
really get injured?
Yeah, I think so. Yes, he did.
I heard
And
Cause
him and Jimmy.
and I
got
was
hurt.
about to ask about Jimmy too, and they was helping him out at the end. Cause I was like, I didn't see where he got hurt.
Jimmy broke
Nigga,
his
the
toe.
splash at the top
Jimmy
of the
broke his
fucking
toe on a splash.
top of the
Jacob
cage.
Jacob hurt himself on the moons. Bronson Reed hurt himself with the table spot. They actually saw. They slowed down the clip of it. He fucked that ankle up.
My
Oh.
nigga.
Bronson
When I
Reed.
saw Bronson Reed big ass up there, I'm like, the tsunami is a great finisher for you, but no, you don't do that, sir. No,
I think he
that's
tried
not
to
Now-
for
protect.
you.
I think he tried to protect his body too much and landed on his
Mm-mm.
feet. He should have just went straight through the table.
Nigga, no, he's too big for that.
If and I actually saw that, and I was wondering why he didn't do it like a regular splash where he land on his arms and legs.
Because he might have blown his knees and elbows.
Well, now he hurt his fucking ankle.
Nigga, this is why I didn't think he should do it from jump. Like, sir, that's not for you, my man. We
ever-
love the tsunami, but that's not for you,
Because I ain't gonna
bro.
front. I saw his big ass get up there. I was like, oh
You
shit.
ever open up a pack of chicken
My
legs
nigga.
and that one leg
I
got the
said-
broke piece at the
I
bottom?
Fam,
said,
I saw
oh.
him go up there. I'm like, okay, who's gonna stop this nigga?
He's
There's
gonna
nobody
die
going up
today.
there after him.
I
Wait,
didn't
there's
go-
really nobody going after him?
I didn't go front.
Oh shit, he's still up. Oh shit, he jumping.
Oh, I replayed
then-
that shit 3 times. I was like, shit, he actually
Nigga.
did it.
Nigga,
I was like, somebody's saving Roman because
Nigga.
ain't nobody taking that splash.
bro,
Nigga.
bro. I just knew he was going through that table. I thought Roman was gonna roll off. I
Dog.
didn't see Punk saving him.
Dog,
I thought Roman was just gonna move.
I
Go ahead, Dad.
would you have trusted any part of that? Like, okay, I'm gonna lay on this table. His big ass is about to get up there. What if you are late rolling? What if CM Punk was late getting there? Like, are you taking that splash?
The only thing I would
Nah,
have
son.
done, the only thing I would have done to change how he did that fall, since he was gonna miss it anyway, I would have had somebody like literally drop kick the cage while he's standing on it. That would have allowed him to fall differently. Instead of him falling for the splash and landing like he did, he probably could have fell just straight back and like just.
You rather him fall on his back?
Kind of like a Mankind fall. Mankind pulled it off on the top of the Hell in a Cell.
Mankind ain't as big as Bronson Reed, sir.
But now that nigga got the misery.
You know what
foots.
you know what he would have needed? He would have needed an extra table.
That nigga
He would
gonna
needed
be,
2 tables to cushion that fall.
that nigga gonna be pigeon toed the rest of his life.
Nigga.
God damn.
Oh my
He gonna have a
god.
Kaiser Sorsay foot.
The Wayne head boot.
Oh shit.
Nigga, all I know is he should not have done that shit.
Nope, he
And you know what? You know what? The spot wasn't even worth it.
it
That
was,
shit
didn't
is
even look that
replaying
good.
in my head with Wayne Head playing.
they could have done that off the top rope. They did not
Oh.
need that. To
Yes,
be a top
yes.
Of the cage thing.
They
Yo,
could
why
have did
did
that
he-
off the top rope and just let Roman move.
I honestly thought he was going to stop at the top rope. I was like, this nigga's still going.
Also,
Damn.
Fuck is he doing?
I love the character change of Roman because the tribal chief Roman Reigns wouldn't have climbed that cage. Big dog Roman Reigns would have climbed that cage.
It's almost like it's he's slowly doing a fusion of the two.
Right, right. He's turning into the tribal dog or the big chief.
The
The Big Chief is way better than Tribal
Big
Dog,
Chief.
sir. I don't even know why you even say some shit like
The
that.
storytelling, though,
Sometimes you got to spit.
the fact that Heyman had to come down there and get these niggas back on track, like all of that shit.
Beautiful.
Best in the world.
Beautiful.
My tribal chief.
Yeah.
You have to come together.
Yeah. Yeah. Paul Heyman is goated.
He's goaded.
He makes any story. He makes any storyline better.
And then
Also, Jimmy
we
showed
had
his
to
ass
turn
in
and
that
do the
match.
turn and do the
Jimmy.
Avengers lineup after that.
That whisper in the wind.
Yes, that whisper in the wind was there. After he did it, I was like, "Oh shit! I didn't know you had that in you, sir."
No,
Go
I'm
ahead.
sorry. I'm sorry. Real quick, another moment. The Roman Reigns callback to the Big Show. So remember back when Roman kicked the Big Show off the top rope and he hit the turnbuckle, and Roman stood there and laughed. He did the same
Mhm.
shit to Bronson Reed.
Nigga, that finisher, God. So
The tsunami.
no
Talk about
What?
Jacob catching the
super kick,
Oh.
super kick,
Oh.
double super
Jacob
kick,
catching the Marvel
Haluva
vs.
kick.
Capcom gang
Oh.
finisher.
GTS spear. Nigga, he
My
should be
only
dead.
issue with that
He should
is
be
Roman
dead.
fucked up the sequence always with his god dang ooh ah. Like Punk go to sleep into the spear would have worked perfectly if Roman
That's
would
what
have
I
actually went for it.
I honestly
But
thought
he
that's what
had
was
to set
about
the
to
bullshit
happen.
up. But nah, he got to yell to the crowd. And
I
then
think-
this
I
nigga
think
got
if-
Solo got to bounce around and spin and do the Shawn Michaels dip and then get speared. Like my man,
I
come
think
on.
if Roman would have did the ooh wow when CM Punk had him up,
Yeah, yeah.
Honestly, I thought he was
Again,
going to go
make
for the
it flow.
spear without it because it looked like he was setting them up for it.
but I love
Dude,
the
yeah.
I love the dialogue prior to all of that because there was the crowd was going, "You fucked
Fin-
up."
finish this shit.
No. Even because Solo's like, "I didn't want it to get this way. I didn't want it to get this way." Roman's like, "Yeah, but you fucked it up." He's like, but Roman had the arms over, like, "Come back into the fold.
It's like, come on.
Come
come
on,
on.
come to daddy."
Yeah.
Solo was like, "I'm still the tribal chief."
Which one of you niggas kicked me?
Yeah.
Somebody, I'm sorry, Paul Rosenberg said it best. Solo was motherfucking Alonzo in Training Day. Ah, you motherfuckers.
No. That was that Michael Myers jump scene.
At the end of Halloween Kills.
Yeah, before he got his lick back, when the town actually did something, yeah, that one. That's what that was. Because they beat the shit out of Solo. It was so beautiful too. Like I love the haluva kick into the GTS. That
Nigga.
flowed so well.
Nigga,
What I
the
loved
way,
about it,
like I said, the way that whole shit flowed, I legit was looking for Roman to connect.
What I
he
loved
fucking
about it
drug it out.
was Roman and Sammy standing in the corner. They looking at each other. Sammy's like, "I got this one." Roman's like, "Go get him." He's tapped him on the chest and it took off on him. Okay.
What about in the beginning? The beginning before they even left the cage, when Punk wanted to go out, and Roman just stopped him.
Yeah,
Nah,
like-
Sammy, you go.
Yeah.
And then he never looked at him. I don't know if you. I love the fact that Roman still do these little subtle nuances in his matches. I don't know if you peeped, but as the OG Bloodline members was entering the ring, you could catch Roman really staring at Punk. He was
Mhm.
giving him the side eye the whole time, up
Mhm.
until the point where Punk actually wanted to go in. And then he stopped him and then never looked at him again.
Nope.
Until they had that little interaction in the ring.
'Cause then there's
Like
that one
Roman
point-
be.
There's that one point where you see them in the cage and they both leaning on opposite sides of the cage away from each other.
On point with it. I mean, well, with that being said, also let's salute Jacob. Because that man really fucked up his leg and then continued the match. Like
Yeah.
he ain't fuck up his leg.
Yeah, because you heard him sit. You could almost hear him say, "He all right." what was it?
Bronson.
Yeah, when Bronson was checking on him,
Yeah,
you hear him say, "All right," but he took a little second, but then he got up and hobbled his ass on and continued the match.
my man.
Because I thought he was going to
Running
stay
ropes
down.
and everything.
I thought he was going to stay down in that corner when he rolled out to the corner. I thought he was going to stay there.
Yeah.
Because Bronson stayed his big ass there.
Shout out to bringing back the 1D. Shout out to seeing the 1D.
Yeah, that was a nice one. That was a nice one. That
spot.
was a
That was
nice one.
spot.
I saw it coming, but that was a nice one, D. That was a nice one, D.
Nice 1D.
The double loose.
Yeah, yeah.
So when the last time y'all saw
impressed
that?
with Jimmy.
Fuck that. Fuck that. When the last time y'all see Roman Reigns do a cross body off the top rope?
I legitimately thought he was going to get drugged off the cage and get beat up for a while. I didn't see it going that way.
Honestly, for a second, I thought they was gonna try to pull one of those show of strength moments and Roman ripped like a piece of the cage down to get in. I really thought they was gonna pull that bullshit.
I thought that was coming too.
Yeah. Then he climbed the cage, and I'm like, ooh, he looks so scared. He looks like a cat in water right now. He don't know what the fuck he doing.
He does. And then when he knocked off Bronson Reed, he sat there. It was the face. He was like,
but he sit there and laughed at him.
It was.
I told you these little nuances. This man Roman got it, man.
Snidely whiplash thing I've ever seen. Because all I see.
Yeah.
So what y'all get at match?
Yeah.
That was the 5.
Of course, that was a 5. That was a 5
5
for me. Yeah.
That
That was only 5-star match for me.
Yeah.
That goes without saying.
Because it was storytelling the whole way through. Even the subtle nuances of Solo picking up on Roman. Because remember the old War Games match where Roman stopped Jimmy from going out and told Sammy to go? Doing the same thing where he stopped Tonga Loa and told Jacob
They sent out Jacob. Yeah.
I think that's going to be like, I feel like the way they've been doing this, that's some long-term storytelling, because I feel like that's going to be kind of the thing between Jacob and between Solo and Roman is like, nigga, I'm trying to get out your shadow. And basically Roman's going to be like, all you got is my shadow. That's all you got.
So do y'all
call the nigga Shikamaru?
So do y'all think a unification of the bloodline is going to happen?
Yes, and I don't think it's going to happen on one brand. If they do it the way I said I'd want to see them do it, yes, have it one bloodline, but them spread across the brands.
But
I just don't want them to go the route of NWO. Don't oversaturate the shit.
No, and I believe.
But it makes sense NXT. With all the Samoans. It makes sense. They actually are related.
That's what
actually,
saying.
Bronson Reed ain't related to them, is
he's
it?
Not.
No, he's not. He's fucking Australian, dude.
Yeah.
New Zealand,
yeah.
But like that's the thing. You don't even need to have them across all the brands. You could just have them on SmackDown and Raw and just let them run. We have Bloodline Raw, Bloodline
SmackDown and Raw. Yeah, no. See, that sounds like NWO Black and White and Black and Red. This is the shit I'm talking about.
Bullet
No.
Club.
No.
I'm joking.
Did you just trigger Los?
I did.
No.
You know what?
No.
This is a good stop.
No, he didn't.
It wasn't.
He didn't. It's a good. It was a good comparison. Actually, I'm not even gonna hold you. It was a good comparison. Yeah, but that's a good pin moment. Yeah, like you was gonna say.
I ain't gonna front. I saw Los just going off the deep end just now.
No. He actually. It was a good point. It was actually.
It was alright.
Yeah, it was actually a good point. I can't even hold you. It was a good point. But yeah. With that being said, folks, it's gonna be our stopping point. This is another episode of the Lunch Table Podcast.
We've given you 2 hours of our lives.
Brought to you by the man right there with the socials in your face, right there. The Blanche on it.
You can pause and write them down, whatever you want to do.
Taking all this magnificence, nigga.
I ain't gonna
I
lie.
was trying not to laugh.
That shit kind of made me a little uncomfortable. Just it was so aggressive. Yeah, these didn't change either. Everything's still the same. Yeah, Los, go ahead and take us home.
Oh my
I don't
God!
want you taking
As
me
far
home. I'll get an Uber.
Shit.
I don't want you taking me home. I'm good.
as far as the podcast itself, you can find us at facebook.com/the lunch table, instagram.com/the lunchtable5, youtube.com @the lunchtable5, twitter.com @DLT trifecta. Like always, folks, thank you for coming out. This has been your trifecta. I hope you enjoyed your time with us. And until next week,
Good night, everybody.
I was gonna say something else.